We have to kill the first couple packs first, so don't wait for the chains yet. Although if you do have to AFK, hang out by the chains.
I think I hopped on Per on accident. Who do we need me on?
Your Warlock.
Okay.
Alright. Yoshi, you're the only sheep, so you're Sheep and Moon.
Move down, guys.
Guys, we're gonna fight the first 2 packs, so get off the chains unless you're gonna AFK. Can you summon me out? And then milk whenever ready. Whenever ready, you can log back in.
Table's down. Get on.
Can we get a summon on Maeve too, please?
Look, I'm dancing on your table.
You want to dance on my face?
Nice.
What?
Just put your butt in my face, dude.
And then summon milk as well too, please. Alright, let's get going. Puller's in position, everyone else wait over here. Alright, on you, tanks.
the hell? I literally could not see that Houndmaster until then.
All groups can hear out.
Vessel. Spaceship. Ah, that's dying anyway.
So the swords they throw out. They leave a giant wall.
I'm running back to the corner. I'm gonna take 5 minutes.
Helga's not German, is it?
Helga.
Run, Jay, run, run.
Heidi is good.
×2. Yep, again.
Jay going ham. That's all I have to say about that.
Dude, I didn't get like
Alright, everyone besides Fletch and Chetty to the chains. No, Rez Jimmy too.
You want to mind vision up to see where that pad is in the last ramp?
Sure, let me get on the chains first. What pad are you looking for?
Well, the one in the last ramp. Remember last week? Kind of chained everything.
Oh yeah. Uh-oh.
Monster already.
You want me to mark them for you or what?
Just can you keep tabs on them? So you
Sure.
know, kind of like it's like, hey, go now. It's a good time type of thing.
I don't know how long it takes you to get up the stairs, so it's hard for me to tell.
It's gonna be quick. I mean, it's the length of a bot. So
Okay. They're at the bottom of the ramp now.
alright,
So if
it's
you
gonna
go probably now, they'll be at the top of the ramp by the time you get here.
Shadow, run away.
We're gonna have to summon Yoshi.
Yoshi's stuck. Did you Petri Flask? Yeah. Alright, let's focus. About to run. Should be clear. If you're dead, Shadow, I know, just release and we'll summon you.
Frost trap in the doorway. Another one right in the doorway.
I'm in combat.
I'm not.
No, right.
Alright.
Well, do we have soul sounds? We can still try to run.
It's too late. We already aborted the run. Just die, release, and run. Go fast. That's really, I don't know what happened. Like, I guess that guy was, like, he got stuck there, but he was still bringing people in combat.
I didn't get
We could wait a
until
little
into the
longer.
sword.
Yes.
I got in combat the moment I turned around, like, I stood still for a second, and then I got in combat.
Getting Vayne, by the way.
Already tried it.
You guys can touch me and die.
Guys, just die, please.
I'm not in combat.
Yeah, if you're not in combat, you're fine, but if you are, just die.
Should be because Shadowrunner died there or something, maybe?
It's possible, yeah.
Right.
They're targeting Fletch.
Where are you at now, Fletch?
I just got to the teleport, dude. So I'm right near the door.
Okay. They should reset when Fletch runs out.
Now they're targeting Spatch.
Yeah, because Spatch healed me on the way out the door.
Wow.
They're resetting, I think, now.
Okay, yeah, he bounced out. So should be good.
Oh god. No, they're still coming.
Stay out.
Some of them ran backwards, but some of them
Yeah,
ran.
because they went
Just
to
stay
Belly,
out,
'cause
stay
Belly
out, just
healed
stay out,
someone.
stay out, stay out.
I have to run back.
It's kind of funny watching them all run.
I'm going.
I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check. Should be clear. It's
What price is he?
Mm-mm.
So long.
One of them's targeting Mod.
He didn't make it, boys.
Needs more nuggets.
Moneth, no.
Alright, we don't need buffs or anything. I guess let's get to the chains. Probably want Fort and Self, and that's it.
Yeah, you don't want to go into traps because I'll put you in combat.
Now they're in
Wait,
Vayne.
why are there so
Now
mobs?
they're in
Like,
Moko.
but you guys should have just died instead of running out.
Wow,
Like, this
my
wastes so much
DI
time.
wore off.
Like, I see some other people, like, not you, but like, I don't know.
No, I'm
people
saying
not
my
doing.
DI just wore off and I died, so just stay out.
I was in combat totally.
It must have been because of the reset. Here, everyone's back off, and then when they reset and they run back towards the door. So we all, I think, next time we fail the run, we just need to wipe.
No, you
Now they're stuck.
you procced a trap, Vale. You procced a trap, that's why you're in combat.
They're stuck there now. I don't know. It's not great.
Can we just kill those?
Wait.
Because they're not linked to anything.
That Houndmaster is... Aren't there two Houndmasters together?
Is there two over there?
Well, there's, they patrol as a pair, kind of. So I don't know where the other one is.
I'm gonna hide on the stairs then.
Res the people. I'm gonna just hang out on the stairs over there, guys, by Skull. Hang out by Skull. I'm gonna mind vision to see where the packs are and see if anything comes towards us. Virus, you're going to pull by yourself. Everyone else will be on the stairs.
He's padding.
Who's padding?
The patrol.
The wolf.
From behind. He's walking towards you.
It's gonna take forever to wait for him, so we're just gonna have to pull him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Virus is gonna pull him.
Okay. The whole upstairs is gonna come.
If he's linked with something else.
already died this
Just
time.
die, just die. Don't run away, just run up, just run to the sword and die.
Drop that trap again.
Yeah, in the future, if we fail these runs, just die, so there's no other variables of like people hanging out and then pulling extra, mobs getting stuck. It's unfortunate that happened, but alright, just really just run in. Just do it again.
Alright, looks like everything went back to normal.
So I think that we shouldn't try to get that troll at the end because those traps are.
He didn't, yeah.
What do you mean?
He purposely didn't try to get him. Because the traps came from the 2 wolves that are always there. There's no avoiding those.
I trade. See.
I didn't I got in combat like almost immediately as soon as I turned a corner. So I don't think it was anybody touching the trap. The trap was probably later on when we're trying to reset. But what probably happened was that someone died and then it just bugged out the mob. So let's just make sure that we're all together before we do the run. And you're not following Chetty and Fletch for no reason, because that pretty much just wasted like 15 minutes.
It's all good to the chain, right?
Get to the chain now. Just do some like small buffs that everyone needs to move forward himself.
You want to mind vision me so we can sync it up?
I'm getting mana. Someone else do fort.
I'll get it.
You're in trouble now.
Alright, if you go quickly now, you'll avoid the pet, but you have to go like now. You don't need full kings or full buffs, so don't worry too much about it.
In fact, stop buffing. Stop buffing now. Stop buffing.
We have a lot of time, so I'll wait like an extra 20 seconds before we go, just to make sure they're fully stopped.
Looks like everything went a lot further this time without getting stuck.
That's good.
What's Mark's skull over there? Is that a mob? Alright, 10 more seconds, and then we'll go. Alright. Did you pull that pack in the corner that you sometimes miss, Fletch?
I intentionally like ran down the middle of the initial, right at the top of the stairs. I got that bunch on the right, and then I beeline to the left.
No, just hug the wall. Hug the wall.
Yeah, hug the right.
Oh yeah, the one on the left. No, I leave that one.
No,
Pull.
they're good at me. Like this.
Kill Skull next, come back for Tongues on the Mesa.
Get a sheep breather if you can.
Sheep moon, sheep. Watch your
Should we
area.
burn here?
There's a hero popping. You can kill Reaver. Kill Reaver. Before we leave, Walsh comments on the recall tokens.
Should pull him now.
We're gonna be going to the ramp. That'd be fine. Don't need much help. It's gonna do a roll because we don't have time for this. Does Moko need this?
Yeah, he has it. He has a.
Yep.
I got bounce out the door here.
Gonna snatch. 3, 2, 1. Gonna Elder. I might have to die.
That's a roll.
Everyone up. Everyone up.
I could get it.
Master spell, master spell.
Yeah, that shield lost. I can get
Bring it.
Winning in the butt.
I'll need to summon this.
One's on palm right now. Do not back on those.
Type 1 for summon.
I'll get the priest now if you get children.
You have to lower your camera to click on these. Whoa, don't jump down, Billy. Careful.
Can get salvation on priests. Alright, Yoshi, your sheep and moon. Oh, we have to kill Skull first. We'll kill him.
You guys collect this one? Or...
Yeah.
My bad.
Could we try and sap?
Sure.
Is that too risky?
Tried to sap star. Oh. He's going down. Kill star. Curse of tongues.
Which one was Star, please?
After X. It's right on skull and X. Don't be afraid to use your health now.
I mean, they can be purple.
Just saying, you know.
Right on the mainland.
Aggro radius is so much bigger than the animation.
Because it's like shooting on fire, you know?
Right, bowlers on you.
Is Chitty here or AFK? I don't know.
We can just kill Moon now. Alright, I want you to know this fight. Can you get a port to chat real quick? Actually, I need to grab something. While we're doing that, summon in Anna, so we can have a backup res in case anything goes wrong.
Is Anna in raid?
No. I have now. You can summon me.
Chet, are you playing your shaman or are you staying on Paladin?
Do we need mushroom?
No, I'm just wondering what character I should give on, that's all.
I think your shaman would be good enough for Wind Fury for tanks. Once my pally is logged out, summon my priest. Summon my priest.
You ready, Milk? Or
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
on her?
Hell yeah, dude. 2 shamans and a tanker. If he's gonna bring Yangling, then you can bring Button.
Maybe would it be better if I brought the hunter instead?
Yeah, Maeve can. Oh yeah, bring. Derry can bring Daria instead then, and you can probably bring Hunter too because we have so many healers. Oh, you want to bring their Druid gloves in here? Okay. Oh, we can keep Maeve then, and then I bet I can go Hunter instead. Let's get going ASAP though.
Now we'll see a roll for element.
I'll do elements. Or I'll do elements. It's not a big deal.
Summon Nub real quick.
I'll roll though. No, call me out.
Let's put a cell stun on Jimmy.
Yes, a massive.
Buffs onto Nub. Fletch will misdirect yours first, then Nub. Bucko, Meow, you guys ready? Elder needs an elect. Yoshi. Misdirect up. There we go.
Hunter's Mark Fletch. Can't see.
before you throw that burn out.
Next one's on the veil. Next one's on lucky. Unlucky intro Raider spot. Next one's on camera. Gangling, make sure you're in the spot.
Make sure you use your 5 or change.
Mostly full skeletons.
About to get skeletons right in the raid. Oh wait, never mind, he died. Yeah, she didn't go down to the platform.
Who didn't go down to the platform?
I did go down to the platform and I was hitting the skeletons. Actually.
Well, I see where your body's at. Your body is where you're at dead right now. That's not low enough. You need to be all the way down here. Way back here. That's where you need to be.
Sit on the owl.
Yeah, go all the way to the wall there.
Are we killing ourselves?
Yeah, if you don't need any of those, just go kill yourselves.
Actually, I forgot my shadow resist. I'm gonna go get it.
Right, the cloak's kind of no, ma'am, Grunts.
Alright.
In that fight, something seemed off. I didn't break a 9K shadow. Normally I get 10.
You wish they would bug Mana. You didn't have an excuse then.
Right, going to Billy. Congrats.
Yeah, well, that armor pen is OP, man. You should know that. Armor pen's freaking beast.
Our pin does seem a little wonky though.
Oh, damn you, Che.
Ooh. You lagging there a bit, Milk?
No, I was looking at the other screen when I was walking into the barricade.
No, your character's just bouncing all over the place for me.
Right? You'll come back.
Yeah, I've been seeing that happen with a lot of people actually. On the chains, it looked like people were running off it and suddenly porting back on. I want to say Monolith is looking to play.
How much GPS did you do on Nub right there? It's like 1600.
I have no idea. All I know is I was above Monolith. That's all I care about.
I don't have. I guess you went offline. I didn't see it.
Yeah, might be something wrong with armor pen.
You get a summon. I was doing loot.
Yeah.
No, I didn't do Ghost.
Once that runs here, let's get some buffs out. We can go.
You guys down south, so. Yep, they're linked. I need Chetty. Chetty, help.
Chatty!
So linking is fixed.
Don't AoE.
Yeah, single target hand of charmers.
AoE after time is right.
Still 3, it's my count.
Let's see if the sisters work now.
Oh. Okay, there's a patrol on the center.
How much health do each sister have?
100%. They look fixed. They don't seem to be fixed.
Well, he's not running a marathon anymore. He's got back. No, that's from French.
What weapon do you have for your red sets patch?
I'm just guessing. Oh, no, no!
Oh, stop her!
I
Oh,
thought
no,
she
she's gonna have me.
I thought she was running away again. No, she's casting spells now that she's not linked.
That's probably
She's actually attacking.
it's probably because that the spell that links them,
Channel?
it forces them to cast it, yeah, instead of it being just passive.
Can I get this group over in the corner here?
Oh!
Go spell first.
Done the board, you're bored.
Not just,
No, you're doing that.
I think every non-reptile main has that. Just because I can go through one so often. Because I'm collecting one of those.
He rub off job.
Palm still salty confirmed.
Stay to the left because there's a group on the right side there. Coming.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait for Teddy to do these pulls.
Extra pack.
Extra time. You guys up to the right?
Someone was flying up to the show.
Said stay to the left, so went up like the middle of the stairs.
So try to focus a little bit for Trash. They're wasting a lot of fucking time. It's getting really stupid. You should be up to Mother right now, being wiped on Gorfy and Trash and wiped her. Releasing on. Trash might be called trash, but it's a pretty important part of TBC, and it eats up a lot of our time. The faster we can get through trash, the more time we can spend on bosses, which actually drop loot, so let's not fuck around and waste everyone's time.
So there shouldn't be AoE while the charmers are up. We should be single targeting the charmers down. Those need to die because the wrong people get MC'd, and it can be a disaster.
Hug the left, hug the left, hug the left. Alright, Jetty on you. try grounding totem just in case, or not. Tremor totem, rather.
They love you, Tom. So you're saying when you had a buff DST, you still couldn't beat my Hunter?
Well, one of the things going with that is you're running the Don Santos too. That's not buggy at all. That proc rate is ridiculous.
Hey, I don't play Hunter, Monash. I just, log on, spam one button, and log off.
Oh shit, boys, I got a fucking problem. I love bad bitches.
Wow.
It's a fucking problem. Have they forced a skill or talent reset on Hunter Pets yet?
Not that I'm aware of. I don't know if we'll all got those pets on the
Oh, you're. Oh, is that why you switched Whiskers?
Well, it's a comment. It's that, and it just goes with the red.
Yeah. Those pets are walking gods, dude. So hard to kill them. Ooh, okay, real.
All the sisters now?
Who was it that brought a gorilla to raid?
Hey.
Oh, what a surprise.
I mean, I had a crocodile in there. That's the question.
Was the OG gorilla boy there?
Why is this one dying faster?
He hasn't got the shield.
These guys will start casting. I get a feeling that all these are gonna link out here. We should just pull them. Here they come. Incoming.
Traverse first as always.
Break the shield. We tried like master spell or something.
We should be able to actually move out now. We don't normally clear those, so we can actually take advantage of this outside area.
Look at all this space.
Less room for activities.
Yeah. Spread out, guys.
Try and just being like a big semicircle max range. You guys shouldn't take that much damage.
This mob is so fucking annoying.
Stop running around.
Yeah, I think maybe we should just treat it like Leo. Whirlwind.
Yeah, pull the sisters. The red ones don't do anything. Pull the specials do more.
Just cast through it, to be honest.
Spread out, guys.
There's room in front of her too.
There's a lot of room.
Just stand still when they're on you. Just stand still. Don't run away.
No, you can just tank it. We have the heals. No!
It's hilarious just watching.
Help!
Wait,
Someone kill her?
Shit.
You can check the deaths.
Dude,
Everyone
the
move
bench,
into
the bench.
Move into the guys. Get to the bench. Get
Sit
to
on
the
the
bench.
bench. Sit on the bench.
Everyone.
You got a nice warm up there, Jody.
I could cast Hellfire while sitting down? Oh, this is next level.
Yeah, if you sit on the bench.
Yo, this is
you
the
go through
threat. We
invisible
pull
wall.
Mother to here, and we all just fucking sit. And
Can you guys cast while sitting down too?
everything's LOS of her. Like, it's gonna happen. You can probably pull red into Sisters.
The question is, are they linked now?
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, do this. It's not you can check the evidence.
We got what, 2 with me?
hundreds.
Spread out.
What's the range of that bloody gouge? Right, well.
Alright, let's have group 4 to the right, facing the boss. So that's over where Vaz is right now, and then we'll have the ranged DPS in group 2 and group 5 on the left, facing the boss. So that is where Fletch is. You'll want at least like 290. Alright, we're going to shard this. Alright, everyone put on your Shadow Risk gear. I'm setting up healer assignments. Everyone else get food buff. Re-oil up if you need. Alright, everyone to your spots. Yeah, we're doing the mother in the middle and the two group strength. You guys will want to be max range as well on the boss range. Alright, Fletch, go ahead and misdirect yours. Make sure you have your shadow res gear on.
So, business or pleasure?
Everyone besides Elger hero. Unlucky battle res Monic. And then once Monic is battle res the hero Elger. Buffs on Monic. Buffs on Monic. Unlucky innervate fighting. If you get flung up with Fatal Attraction, just pop a health down. You're probably gonna die if you don't.
Chris says so well up and keep it doing.
Dropping another one, just please.
May battle res me out. Mail when you get up Soul Stone.
No. Yep.
Buff something out ASAP.
It's a Soulstone made, right?
No, me.
You.
I have mine made too. Who do you want me to hit?
Yep, it's on the other side there.
Alright.
Should have redropped things, yes.
Resto Shamans have
Jetty off.
Jesus, guys.
Fuck out.
Yeah.
Top tanks.
Here's the right. Make sure to follow your arrows, guys. Unless you have the add-on thing.
Sorry, I must keep doing it when I'm silent. Is she in rage at all? I can't see it like
I've been waiting for it to pull them home.
Get the thing. She said to the RP.
But never arranged.
Maybe that they couldn't fix
Yeah,
it.
they
so
couldn't
just did
fix
it.
it, so like fucking remove it. She has a soft enrage at 10%, where she just smacks the tanks really hard. Yeah, there's a hard enrage and there's a soft enrage.
Chug said that she doesn't get a buff when she enrages. She just attacks a bit faster. It's barely noticeable.
Huh.
a bit faster. I thought it was meant to be like 75%, something like that.
Alright, the boots are going to unlucky. Congrats.
Congratulations.
Are we even bidding for that?
Alright, Guinevere's first. Grants. Main tank first.
Fucking Billy.
Poor Billy. Alright, Grants first.
Welcome to literally every raiding guild ever, Maneth.
Got you.
We're gonna take a pick.
Yeah, after this. A man is entitled to his meme, that is sure. That is true. I think he's just memeing Palm.
Get in here for the pick, dude.
I'm still doing loot, boys. What are y'all doing?
You better get in the pick, bro.
Did you get the picture?
Yeah.
Was I flexing?
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh shit! I got something else.
Huh?
Just meow herping out, was he? Thinking that was the end of the raid.
Yeah, that was Illidan, right?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, so robot incoming. Over here.
You can line of sight this, I think. Well, it did work in PTR.
Right, they're going to holy shit. Yeah, they're going to Buki. So congrats on that.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I remember.
And the robot of death.
Is there anyone out of combat?
I am, yeah. If you guys are in combat, die. If you guys are in combat, die.
Hey, the raid seems to be taking a lot of damage. Is that normal?
It's the robot of death. You said you can line of sight it?
Yeah, you can LOS it, so we're gonna have to do tank him with like the healers LOS from it, being able to heal people. And then the range can kind of sidestep. Patch up, don't run in, we're rezzing.
So where do you want to tank him?
We're gonna take him up here, but you guys should be able to stand here. So I'll be in a position, well, you're gonna have to have one person stand out and heal me, and the healers heal them, and then the melee are gonna have to. So basically, the healers are gonna be standing here. You're able to heal the melee and the healers that are healing me, which should really just be one. And then the casters can like DPS and then sidestep when they start to get low. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I think I only really need one healer. Probably. We can kind of audible it if it gets kind of crazy, but one healer should be fine.
Can you not legit just tank him here so the melee can move out?
I could. I'm just worried about him dancing, but I guess we could. But do you think the melee would move out?
No.
I'm gonna. Well, no, we can start with the buffs too. So we can get next time around. Alright, I'm gonna get him on the next lap, so finish your buffs up. It's gonna be about 30 seconds before he gets back in.
Find out that this archway is not line of sight.
Oh. Well, he said it was, so.
It is, I tested it.
A lot of people missing it. Not pointing any fingers.
Spot you.
We can pull without hint, but Yoshi, intellect when you can, please.
Alright. Incoming.
Wait, what's up?
Good luck. This is not much damage to me. Oh, actually gets a little.
Heal me, friends.
So I mean, we got a little bit of time to do this. What should I push you closer? I'm worried pushing myself.
So what I'm thinking is that you yourself turn around, or like turn around. You like rotate to here so that you can be in range. I'm not clear to go out. Rotate yourself to like there, so that you can be healed without like the healer getting pushed back, because they're LOS of the rope.
Would it be around here now?
Yeah, like from where I am, guys. Like you see where I am, I can heal Fierce from here.
Yeah, so you're my healer now.
If you guys stand on square, healers, you stand on square, you can heal Fierce without. Yeah, there's different spots you can stand. And then we'll have to find a spot for the melee. You'll want to probably, you can just, the melee might even want to just stack on top of Fierce, fuck the parry, like, that way we can just heal you without you having to dip in and out, and we can spam chain heals on you guys from here. Yeah, get a DI out.
How many of these bastards we gonna deal?
4? Something like that?
Just die. We're wiping it. Bring him in, kill everyone.
Go around the corner, I'm not in combat. I'm not in combat!
Well, you can blame all the AFKs.
Well, you're DI'd.
Oh, great. Well. I mean, we have
another DI out on Chatty.
Okay. I'm waiting for Angels to drop, then I'll drop DI so it doesn't fuck up Chetty. Okay. So yeah, if you rotate them so that we can heal you and have the melee stack on you, Virus, that way the melee can just stay in full time, the healers can just heal without having to worry about the pushback.
I think he might be able to skip this guy, but I wouldn't risk it. He moves fast, and we're not ready for the next group.
We're gonna need to put Earth Shields on casters so they can actually do stuff. And we're gonna
I don't
probably
think
need
we
to
were
move
getting
Palm
knocked back.
I was getting what? You weren't getting pushed back?
I don't
What are you
think
talking
so.
about? I was getting mad pushback.
Okay.
That's why I couldn't like cast any. I couldn't finish a vampiric touch cast. Yeah, I'm gonna move Spatch and Palm over for Concord. Spatch is already in a caster group. I'll move Chetty too, because we don't really need Devo Aura, but it'd be nice if our casters can actually do.
How many of you guys still wearing your shadow gear?
I didn't see anyone.
Looks like we need arcane resist.
Arcane. Yo, the arcane resist gear from Solarian. Oh my god. Full circle, boys.
Okay, craft those carrot pieces.
Hell yeah.
Just put that into my free slots left in my bags. Yeah.
Let's get these reses out quick.
Back 3.
Right on time for the robot of death.
Damn it, I'm going AFK again.
Yeah, so I think if you spread out, you take a ton less damage, and then you just need Priest to bubble anyone that gets the single target ability. So it hits for like 101% of your health.
Okay. I didn't see anything on my raid frames, so I don't know if my raid frames will show the debuff. Guys, just check your debuffs like a hawk, and if you get it on, you just call for a bubble. I'll keep a closer eye on it.
It's the casted ability. I think he actually targets.
Yeah, he'll target them and do a cast, so there's some time, and you'll see it.
There's also apparently 2 damage auras that go around, Droog is telling me. One takes for like 1300, like he said, and there's another one that hits for like 8k, which is what hit Monith that other time. I'm not sure exactly how the other one works. Give me a concentration aura, please, Mom. Yoshi, intellect, please. Let's just get going. We don't need an intellect pull, but we would like. Alright, Palm, you'll be healing Veers at the start. Just like focus on keeping him alive to stabilize. All the other healers find a safe spot to heal Veers on the pull. And then Palm, once they've stabilized Veers, you can go to the safe spot as well. Make sure to heal Palm as well when he's...
So, if you find an LOS from right here, like just barely within line of sight. Fletch Misdirect.
Fletch Misdirect of Veers. It will depend on where Veers tanks him, Daria, which is I have Palm just as the one healer to just keep him alive until we stabilize.
So I'm new to the strat. We're stacking here, and
the healers are stacking a spot that's LOS of the robot, but it can heal the melee and heal the.
Get him from the stairs. I don't want him to get to the middle and then run to me. I want him to run from the right.
The DPS will just have to step in and out to shoot him. Okay, so the arcane charge is the thing we need to bubble, so there's no debuff, it's just a cast.
I think that can be line of sight too. I think moved it up.
So what do the beams do? That they leave on the floor? Like leave here, look, there's 2 beams here.
I don't know.
So you can LOS it. If you're paying
Alright, so just play safe on this trash, guys. Like, don't... Like, if you get below half HP, just go back in. And just wait to get healed. If you're dead, just release and run. We're gonna continue. We're not gonna wait. Just release and run. But everyone play really safe. Like, as soon as you dip below half, just step back in and wait to get healed.
Is the second teleport up to here now? Or is it... Teleports to... Or is it after you get a second?
I don't remember.
Check the teleport if you're running back for the second option.
It counts.
Council.
Don't know. I'm not confident in that, but that's what I think.
Targeted ability, I don't know. Yeah, but the meaty spamming counter. Fast enough. You guys have target.
The people running back up, make sure to hug the wall.
Yeah, you can line beside it.
If you're dead, release and run, please.
Just...
Yeah, you really can't play hard casting except to do dots.
Yeah.
Did we check max
No
rate on this?
Yeah, it's longer than my Shadow Bow.
Yeah, I think you'd probably have better luck if you just had a couple of designated DPS to nuke and had designated heal.
And it's hidden. It's like doing a double tick for like 90% of my health.
I mean, if you can keep up, the melee will be optimal.
The
high health people.
The L4 arcane charge is the thing that it only hits people near them, so the melee are just gonna get popped by it. So it's pretty tough to keep them alive.
Aren't they supposed to like rotate these and not have them all up or something?
Not sure.
Seems a little.
Careful, you guys are full health before you enter the room.
You know what the play is? I'm gonna stand back and res the dead people.
Easy. There's so few people stepping out now, we're getting all those beams, so watch.
Is he meleeing you hard at all?
Not most of the time, no.
I'm gonna put a curse rack. Blow my soul shards.
Get those light beams right along.
Cool. Don't get close to them, guys, because you guys don't want to shoot like range. Obviously, melee have to get close to them, but if you get close to them, you might get hit by the L4 charge.
Yeah, he's targeting all range that are up there with that. But you won't get hit by it in the back where Abysmal is.
Oh, okay. So The beams on the ground is what does the 8K. So you melee, you'll have to like dance around the beams.
After how long?
3 seconds. After the 3 seconds after the beam spawns, it'll pop you first. Anybody?
Should I can sure. I don't need to be here, right? As long as he stays where he is. If I stand
As long as you're in line of Helix.
Yeah, well, I'd be quite more in line, actually. So, it should be easier for the melee to get in because there won't be as many beams. See, for 3 seconds, but they can stay around for a long time.
I don't think I was standing in the beam and I got caught by one. The hitbox might be bigger than what the light is.
They start out tiny, the light, and when it does damage, it gets big. Basically, you can only step out for quick casts for a walk.
I'll use 6 soul shards for Shadow Flame. Yeah, probably put Booze in a group.
Right side getting so many dooms
off. My Rec's gonna drop off soon. Just be aware.
Yeah, real talk though, guys. Check the damage meter.
Oh.
Yeah, we need a better plan than this. This is no bueno.
Yeah, I don't remember doing this. I remember spreading out all around and then bubbling the people.
Just jumping around. Why did they have to target me?
There's so many targets. This one.
Is it hitting pets, the L1?
Try and put your totems in line of sight.
Yeah, drop a searing totem. That's like 3 details. Billy?
We're getting another one of these, right?
Yeah, 2 to 3 more.
Spatchy, you have a night's end on.
Yeah, we need a
This is
screenshot.
the one to be able to skip, right?
We can, well, technically, if you're really lucky, you can skip like 2 of them because this is one and the next one's one. When I was running up here to scout, I could have run past it, but I don't know what's beyond that. So if you guys want to hang back, I forget what's up here from PTR. I'm gonna see what's next and see if we can skip it. And if I die, then I die. So just hang back because this terrace is he pats back around here. There's 2 of them. Okay, so there's one.
We're hugging the right wall.
Yeah, I think.
Cruising down that way.
Okay, so yeah, I think we can skip the next 2. I think we can skip the next 2.
There's a robot patting around behind you guys.
Why did you come up with me? I didn't see that. Okay, so there's actually a pretty cool spot where we can go, but everyone have to follow. So we don't need to do a quick double skip. We skip once, get to a safe spot, and then we go when it's safe to go again.
You guys can run up to where Milk and Abysmal are. Just don't go all the way up.
Oh, you're gonna die again. Alright guys, you ready to do some skipping? Everyone's gotta be together. Don't go yet. Let's wait for let's make sure everyone's together.
Wait on square, wait on square. We missed the cycle, wait on square.
Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up, don't go up, we're gonna go up the left stairs. You see this big statue in front of us? We're gonna hide in front of that, because it gives LOS. When we kind of time the second pat a little better after that.
We'll get you in a second, Vaz. We're doing a bunch of skips.
Alright, don't attack anything. Get ready, here we go. No, don't go too fast because we got time. So just...
Do you want to stone up?
No, just go. It wouldn't matter anyway, because you'd be in a very bad spot.
See it tonight.
Okay, hold up. Okay, hold up. Stairs.
Yeah, go back down,
Back down
Chill on the stairs, chill on the stairs. Not too far down, though, because he's going to come back around from behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, where you want to go.
So we can go back over here if you want to, just so we can like get an idea of where the patrols are going. You can kind of look at the mobs. You can, what is it? Oh, whoa, Yoshi, where are you going, Yoshi?
Yoshi's just going ham, dude.
Gonna just.
It's in vision.
What is it? Mind vision? Yeah, so you can kind of get an idea what's over there.
Yeah, so there are mobs up here, guys, by the way.
There's mobs up on the left that you can skip if you hug right wall. Or you could on retail. I haven't tried them here, obviously.
So I marked an X. 1 sec.
Yoshi Jed.
So we're gonna want to go on like the right side as we go up, because right up the left side set of stairs there's a giant pack, and we're gonna pull them as soon as we go up those stairs. So there might be there's probably enough room to be at the very top of the stairs in that pole. It's really tight though.
So is there a robot right around the corner?
I couldn't tell from here because I can't mind vision all the way.
That's what I remember from retail. Is you hug the right wall if you can skip the.
No, we're gonna. You guys aren't running already. We're gonna hit the robot.
No, come back.
Come back. We missed it. Come back.
We need to
I'm gonna have to die.
Robot.
I don't know if people went. We didn't call to go.
I was just moving out to mind vision. Yeah.
Yeah. So I remember cutting across that corner and then fighting a robot on the stairs right after. So that might be tough. Don't play around too much with invis and stealth, guys. It's not worth it.
On your call, Veers.
Steady pulled. We can't go yet.
One more cycle.
Wait for Chetty to die.
There's gonna be one more robot you can't avoid. Like, you can get up here and around the hedges and stuff, but you're not gonna be able to get by this robot. I don't know what you're gonna do when you get up here.
Me, Yoshi, Chetty, at least run back in. We gotta run together then.
Here we go, guys. Follow me.
We'll put us up before we go. Let's get a soul stone. Let's get 2 soul stones up. We'll get 1 on Jimmy, 1 on GB.
We already started our run. You guys can't fall behind now.
You guys already ran. Just run them.
Remember, they have a big aggro range on the left. Don't go over there. Don't go to.
How far does the robot come down, Chetty?
Bottom of the stairs.
Okay, everyone over here then. Everyone over here.
Do you have a safe spot to summon us or no?
Yeah, maybe.
I'm gonna soulstone Jimmy now.
Yeah, toss out your soul stones. Because we can't, like, Let me check to see what's past this, and we could possibly even just death run it. The problem though is that since they do damage to everyone,
Unlucky,
you have to
move
get
back in. Don't fuck around with these robots, please.
Yeah, guys, just wait for our calls to move.
Unlucky,
Don't
move
do
back.
anything crazy.
Unlucky, move back. Unlucky, move back.
Just stay with the raid.
Oh, there's like probably no way we can skip this guy.
Like that's kind of wall.
Yeah, I don't think you can skip it.
It'd have to be.
Well,
I mean,
if we all move back
Go ahead.
here, right? Move back here. This might be enough distance if someone's gonna pull them down the stairs.
Yeah, we can have like someone suicide pull them down the stairs. Oh, we can send the pet. Why don't we have the pet pull the sentinel down the set of stairs, and we all run past and death run into the hallway.
We want a safe spot in the hallway. I think we have to go left, but
Oh.
my vision would
You're
help.
not gonna wait. You talking about the hallway for the count?
Yeah, for council.
Guys, don't walk back. No, do not walk back. You fall into.
Oh, I don't know if you're gonna make it, man.
Are you trapped
I
back
mean,
there?
there's a lot of mobs. We have double soulstone. We just need to summon Chetty.
We could have a
just need
hunter.
to like prior mendings onto the tank so they pick up aggro, and then all we really need is a warlock to make it there and one of the soulstones and one more extra person. So like we just need 3 people to make it there, and one of them has to be a warlock and one of them has to be the soulstone. It doesn't have to be everyone.
Well, like Buki and Unlucky could probably just stealth through, right?
I've got an invis spot. They can,
Okay.
if you can mind vision a safe spot, I think left is safe, but
I mean, the hallway to
I don't know
council
if
is
there's
gigantic.
anything
You can
safe.
just, it's kind of like the hallway to Gorfiend. It's just gigantic. You can go all the way in.
Oh, but there's a big pole right outside the door, right?
There's 2 big poles, but they're pretty far away from the door. It's like 2 poles of 6. Here, I can send a screenshot of what it looks like. I'm trying to get a good angle for you guys.
I mean, I could try and buy some time if I can get back down the stairs. I don't know, is that set of stairs coming up to this platform, Steve?
Let me send a screenshot for you guys.
I guess, can
Some
you
people
do
have an
the
idea of what to look for.
you do the Gorfiend skip thing again too?
Yeah, that's the plan, dude. Just hang on for a second, guys.
If you guys are on the tree, walk down. Do not be on the tree. You're gonna fall behind.
Ask again, Meow. Are you stuck?
Yes.
And why are you not asking for summon?
I typed 1.
Yeah, I saw you in range. I didn't know why you
Okay,
were.
summon me out, right? So, guys, look where we're going. See how big that hallway is? There's so much room in there. You're not going to pull any of the packs from behind. So as long as, like, 3 people get in there, one is a soulstone, one's a warlock, one's whoever, we can make this. So the plan then is for Fletch to pet pull this sentinel down the stairs and pull it far away as possible while everyone just suicide runs into that hallway that I just linked. We'll need to have prayer mendings onto Chetty, Veers, and Milk. Of Jimmy on Chetty, GB on Veers. I'll throw mine. And you guys will just have to pull the mobs, like, just make sure no one else dies. Alright,
Depending
no
on
fucking
where
around,
the
guys. Like,
robot is, though.
we're suiciding. Like, this is
Yeah.
100% a death run. Wait, don't. I have to do a ready check and all that, so don't move anywhere yet, guys. Just wait this whole. Elger, you ready? Okay, everyone's ready. I'm not sure what the best position for you to pull the statue is, Fletch, if you want him at the top or the bottom. Probably the top, so you give us more space so we don't get hit by the AoE.
The robot's going around right now.
Try bopping the pet too before he sends it off, because I read on Wowhead you can bop the L5 charge, which would be good, because otherwise you just one-shot your pet.
No, you pulled.
Don't creep up too much.
It's fine, he feigned. He got it. Alright, just everyone wait on square. Prayer of Mending's up on your sign tanks.
You got the other robot coming to you, man. I don't know what you're doing over there. Like,
Oh, he came up quick, didn't he?
He moves fast, yeah.
I can try to res him. Everyone stay here, stay here, stay here. Everyone stay here. I'll try to res. I don't know if I... Yeah, I probably can.
Alright, so you want me to go all the way back down to the mother's room, just about. Away from these patterns.
It doesn't have to be that far. Like, all you have to do is just drag the robot away from us, that we just don't get popped by its AoE. So
you want
you
to
probably
place
just...
to hide, it's the statue.
Like, I don't even know that you need to be standing over there. I think
Right.
you just need to eyes a beast with Bop, get aggro from him, and then just run him down as far as you can before he dies.
Yep. Exactly. So you can even just start with us, and then just eyes a beast, and send your pet to up the stairs to pull the mob, and then down the stairs as far as you can. You'll probably have to die here, and we'll just summon you, but since we're all dying, it doesn't matter if we get in combat. Alright, on you, Fletch. Chatty, go on. Once it starts going up the stairs, go on Bop. Prayer of Mending on your tanks. Don't do Aspect of the Cheetah either. Turn off Cheetah. Oh, no, never mind. That's not pack. You're good, you're good. Alright, on you.
Go ahead and Bop it.
You don't have to stand away from the raid.
I was trying to send it in. I can't do it with Bop sending in.
Somebody else has the Bop.
It's got Forbearance, so you can't.
It's gonna just get
Just
one shot.
Just go, just send it, whatever. We can summon a new pet if we need to. You just need to pull aggro and then run away, run away. No, no, where are you going? Alright, just let it die, let it die. You'll probably have to feign. Feign? Feign? Don't heal Fletch.
We need to pull it down to where we came from.
Yeah.
We're pulling him away from
So,
the stairs.
what you...
Down, not up. Down where we came from.
What if he left his beast on stay here, went down to where we were hiding, pulls it with the beast, and then it runs all the way to him at that?
Yeah,
That's probably fine too.
Or what if...
He beasts when we do the...
What if you just
thing.
What if you just leave your pet like back here and you just misdirect to the pet as we run up? All we really need to do is just get by him.
Right. This is nothing fancy. You just literally pull the pet to the side that you're on right now. That's it.
I see what you're saying. I'll definitely, I'll start it from that end. I'll just send it up. I'll time it up right and try and scoot as quickly as possible to get you guys.
I mean, alternatively, you guys have enough tanks. I can just hold him if this is such an ordeal. Like I can hold him for a while. I don't know why it's such a reduction just to get him to run down the stairs.
I don't know either, but I mean he's got the pet out and just doesn't have forbearance anymore, so
Like
Spatch, Bop the pet, Spatch, Bop the pet. Veers are gonna go with us.
Stop it.
No Bop. Tanks have to go in front. This is so... Oh my god. What happened to the Bop, Spatch?
I'm just gonna pull him. Fuck the pet thing. This is like people aren't understanding what we're doing. I'm gonna
Right. Like they just need to see you do it. Like this is so simple. I don't understand why everyone's so confused about what we need to do. Just wipe it. Wait, did we make it?
Barely.
I don't know if us.
That's Chetty, so no.
The Cell Stones didn't make it. How am I not explaining it well? He just pulls the pet down to the right.
Release, let's go. Everybody release.
It's not
Release run in. I'm gonna fully explain it again. We'll have Veers pull it aside. Like I don't think it's this difficult.
It's not.
I don't
like
know why we missed this Bop either.
It's not like a long. So comparing it to the Gorfian
Right.
one is kind of a mistake because it's not a long run kite. That's not what we're doing. We're literally just pulling him to the side so that we can get up. You're not gonna get him that far. He's gonna kill it.
We just need to get him away from us so we don't get destroyed by the AoE. That's it. So people are just pulling him to the side.
Can't hear you talk, Spatch. Just it's making a buzz.
I'm not sure Moneth released.
He's still on he's on Discord.
Oh, he's offline. Right, let me just explain this again to everyone, just so there's no confusion, in case anyone ever has to do a poll like this before we get there. Also, like, there's way too many chefs in the kitchen. Like, Virus and I were trying to call things out, and people were, like, talking over us. And the bop didn't go out, and things didn't go forth. Like, well, there's a lot of things we can be doing here, but we had a plan that would have worked. So let's just stick with the plan, and let's make sure everyone's on the same page and understands what's going on. We're wasting a lot of time on this, and I think it's a very simple skip.
I don't know if the bop will work, to be honest, because as soon as he hits everyone with the AoE, they're going to be put in combat, and he's going to ignore his
He needs a
target.
body pull aggro him instead of run up to him. That was partly the problem too. And then I don't think everyone would have gotten in combat with the robot, though that was kind of a guess on my.
I think we back up a bit more. We should be okay.
So by the way, the thing that's bugged about these robots is that the ticking damage isn't supposed to hit everyone at once. It's randomly targeted. It's like a couple people every tick, not everyone, which is why it's really hard to heal through, and why we have to do the stupid dip in and out strat.
And they probably only test it with a few people, or a couple people,
Right.
so... Yeah, I don't remember devastating your whole raid like that. That's, I think I would have...
Yeah, the big thing about these guys was that they one-shot people. I think, never mind, hold on.
If they're bugged, why can't we get them
killed?
killed?
A GM is killing, yeah, GM's killing them. Alright, so we're just gonna skip them outright, because GM's killing them.
Sweet.
But I guess just to explain the strat again. Like, we would have just had the pet pull the robot down these stairs as far as he could, just aside, so that we don't get hit by the AoE, and then we just death run to the gate, like the whole. I think it's really simple. I don't know why people get confused by my explanation. We'll just do this. I don't remember what any of this trash does, to be honest.
If I remember, the battle mages were the assholes. I don't really remember them. I feel like
Remember, there's a lot going on.
we probably want to pull the group on the left. Unless you think that we can hug right.
You can skip them, or you could.
Do you want me to bait out to see if we can skip?
Makes it easier because you want some room to avoid, like they do rain of fires or some kind of AoE. We have to run out of.
I'm just checking to see what's cheapable and what's not. We will pull them back on the afterwards. Alright. So I know for sure the three on the left are sheepable. It doesn't say anything about sap. Let's try to sap star, and then we'll just have tank targets as normal on skull and X triangle. Skull and X do like blizzards and flame strikes, so we'll need to spread out a little bit. Make sure you guys don't move too far up. People who are CCing, make sure you focus on staying alive, not DPSing. Fletch, misdirect, and you'll misdirect Skull to Pierce.
Can we maybe go down to the bottom of the stairs so we can line a sight, Paul?
Sure, let's do that.
So we're far
Everyone
enough
have
away from you.
Are you going sap when ready, Buki? It's not gonna work.
Misdirect's up. 14 seconds.
Triangle's almost out. Alright, we'll just, Chetty, you'll just, oh shit, Buki's dead. Just let him die. Let him.
Sheep,
what are you doing, man?
Sheep.
Let's go, we gotta go.
Okay, just go. Sheep.
Square's immune.
It's possible that they're, I mean, Wyatt said that they should be immune, but we'll have to. Oh, that's a blood number, that's fine. Okay, send this target or something. I'm at the archive. That's alright. Can you try sheeping X real quick? Yoshi.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Was it work? It did or didn't? I can tell.
It works.
Yeah, it works.
Okay. So it's kind of like TK. Like, I think these guys are super hard. That's 6 months. That's not a big deal.
I can sheep the Archon as well.
Yeah. The other. And since they don't do anything, I'll just mass pull them, to be honest. Kill the healers first. Yeah, these guys bubble and shit. They vanished. Yeah, the assassins vanished.
Did they do any AoE?
No, they're probably just bugged and like the mother trash and they don't do anything yet. Alright, we'll have Chetty, Triangle, Star. We'll have Milk on X and Diamond, and Veers will be Skull and Circle. Fletch will misdirect Skull to Veers. I'll just kill them all because they don't do anything. Might as well just get some cleave damage out. There's a lot going on at the start, so don't AoE immediately. Don't cleave immediately. Once full setup, just AoE. I'm fixing groups now, guys.
Incoming.
Okay, does X just start now?
Oh, we got another back.
Chetty, you're up. CC if we can. It's a big group.
CC sheep mode. The assassins and the
You're in the back battle mage.
the assassins, the battle mages, and the healers can be CC. Star needs to be CC somehow. Well, they are casting now. That's not good.
Not CC. Make sure you're blowing stuff up. Single target. If you're someone else, you have a sheep on it. Try square. Yeah.
Really, the only things that aren't CCable are the paladins, the blood lords. We get a Stelmar.
Oh, you're gonna have to resheep that, sheep in the
Yeah,
back
what's the
area.
time? What's the time?
Like, 5 seconds. Like, do
Alright, so the fight itself, Eldar Council, is kind of... There's a lot going on, but it's actually kind of straightforward for one shot. Like, there's going to be a team that's in charge of interrupting with the healer. And then there's, you know, the mage tank and the tank rogue is off by the side. And their team is basically just the tank killing them alive. Everyone else is on the paladin. And just blow the paladin's extra HP. The big thing is that everyone just needs to avoid all the danger that comes out all the time.
Is this fast dispellable, this bubble?
Yeah, it is. Sorry, I was,
We can get the machine back.
Yeah, you can bring everything in now.
Maybe we should line of sight to bring him in easier.
Maybe you can just bring the assassin in and the Blood Lord on top of him. There's no other trash. I got empty, one sec. So we're gonna have Chetty on the road. We're gonna have Milk on the priest. With Milk, we'll have Buki and Vaz to start. We'll see if we need more interrupters. Halandra will be mage tanking. And Fierce will be on the paladin. And then if you're not assigned to anything else, just for the DPS, then you guys are DPSing the paladin.
Can we check the hills though, guys? Oh,
Nice spread mortal strike, bro.
time to reroll troll.
I don't have to. So there's 3 different spells that shotgun the priest. There is the heal, prayer of healing. We'll have Buki focus on that. Vaz your backup if Bop is on him. And then there's the smite spell. We'll just have Milk kick all of that. And there's like Divine Wrath or something. We'll have whoever didn't kick before, Vaz or Buki, interrupt that one. I'm not entirely sure like how it's tuned on this server, how many kickers you'll need. We might have to add a 3rd one that's dedicated to the 3rd spell. But we'll try just the 3 healers for now. It's tough to tell because the Pally does their up bops and spell bops too.
You just so I guess that they were talking about the Wrath one.
Yeah.
It kind of needs to be interrupted then, like it's retail like.
Okay. Do you want to add a 3rd heal or a 3rd interrupter then?
The problem is that you know
we don't have that many, yeah.
Well, it depends if he's magic or physical immune.
Right.
We can try it without and see how it goes. See how much damage it actually does.
Right. Buki, make sure you have your PvP gloves on so you can deadly throw if needed onto the priest. We can have. Let's toss the Yoshi onto. Yoshi, you'll be on the priest too, and you will watch that 3rd spell. Let me get the name for you actually real quick. I don't remember. Because it doesn't really hurt to have a mage on him, because the mage can easily switch back and forth.
Yeah, we gotta summon.
Yeah, Divine Wrath. Okay, so we'll have Buki and Vaz on Circle of Healing. We'll have Milk on Empowered Smite. And we'll have Yoshi and I guess... So Yoshi and Buki will be on also on Divine Wrath. Buki will only interrupt Divine Wrath, obviously, if it has Bop on it. Or not Bop, spell Bop on it. Because then Yoshi wouldn't be able to interrupt. We'll just go with those 4 interrupters for now, and then we can figure out like if we need to adjust anything. Don't want to spend too much time on that. So Triangle will be pulled left, Moon will be center left, Skull will be far right, X will be center right. Just to say it again, because now they're marked. Chetty, you're on Triangle, pulling it far left. Halandra, you're on Moon, pulling it center left. Fierce Skull, far right. And Milk and the interrupt team on X, center right. Let's get a summon onto. I'm gonna log real quick and let's summon Anna, so I can safety res. Yeah, this fight is basically don't stand in anything, and the interrupt team needs to interrupt.
Yeah, and hope the rogue doesn't screw something up randomly.
Invite my pal when I log in, please. And then summon as well.
Anybody with assist?
Okay, logging out, then logging back in. What Fletch
4
misdirects?
minutes on Soulstone.
What Fletch misdirects Skull to Veers? Wowhead or WowWiki suggests starting with Bop on Kalandra. That seems to make a lot of sense to me. So we'll have Palm pre-Bop Kalandra with like 3 seconds left on the poll. Everyone else, you're just picking up your ad normally. Resoulstone your same targets after they're up. Are you guys good on healing assignments? I've been logging in and out, so I can't tell.
Where exactly do you want me to keep the mage?
You'll probably tank him like over here-ish, like center left. He'll probably be like just on top of the stairs, which is fine. He
Yeah,
just can't be
kinda like-
too close. Go ahead.
He won't move much, kind of like Gruul.
Yeah.
You just want to step.
Yep. You just want to make sure he's not too close to X because he does AoE around him, and then Buki needs to interrupt X and Milk needs to tank it. Right,
Do
GB
I
and-
tongues the mage or no? I can't remember.
I think you tongues the priest. I don't think you tongues the mage.
Okay, yeah, definitely the priest. All right.
In fact, let's have Buki should mind numbing the priest because that frees you up from a curse.
Unless he's physically immune.
Oh, that's true. You're right. Okay, yeah. But do both mind numbing and curse of tongues, and then Aya, you'll be in charge of casting tongues if he bops himself or he gets bopped. The priest gets bopped.
All right.
Yeah, tongue him good.
Let's hit a shadow probably just to be safe.
Yep. Billy and GB, you got. It's gonna be another rage now.
Oh, did you go over the fact that there's gonna be blizzards and flame strikes people need to move out of?
Yeah, blizzards and flame strikes all over the room. Make sure you guys don't stand in them.
Do a lot
That's
of
basically.
damage. You need to move right away.
Consecrate for melee, same thing, lots of damage.
Well, Wiki says deadly poison can't be removed. I'm not entirely sure how it's gonna work here, so we'll see.
Well, let's wipe.
Yeah, let's wipe it. All right, Fletch misdirect up.
Is everyone in the room?
Pullers in position. Everyone into the room.
There's benches in here.
No, wait. Let Calandra go first. Mistrix up though.
10
so-
second. 10-second pull timer starting now. At 3, Palm, you will bop Calandra.
You wish to test me?
What happened there? Like,
Don't run. You guys can be that close to
how'd we get it in me?
You have to spell steal move ASAP. I don't know how long it takes for it to. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, I couldn't get a shot at him right away.
I see, because he was LOS of you.
So I was testing this on PTR, and I think that the range is different than how it should be. You can actually get pretty close to them. I think that Because if it's the same as P2, I had to walk like real close from the aggro. Check my combat log.
I'm logging in.
Oh, yeah, Palm, I need like 3 healers.
And a good spot for you, Palm, is if you stand by the bottom of that ramp behind Verse's corpse. You can hopefully just stand there and just bomb on Verse the whole time without getting AoEs thrown your way. But yeah, we just have a triangle of healers around the tank.
But I don't see how I'm going to move X, because all she does is just stand there and cast. I don't think we're going to have enough interrupts to force her to move.
You probably want to approach her from the right side so that she peels away from Moon, even if just a little bit, just to ensure that she's furthest away from Moon as possible. She doesn't have to be like, you know, in the video they had her like down the stairs or whatever. As long as she's away from Moon, it's okay.
Is she the only one that constantly casts?
And Moon as well.
So would it be better if I get misdirect on X while I'm line of sight?
Sure,
Would she,
that's fine, we can do that. Then everyone just hold off on DPS on skill.
You could do that on the ramp, right?
You want to be misdirected on all the way on the ramp. But you might go too far, because it'd be nice if people are in range, you know, for chain heals and multi-healing. Yeah, I think this tree thing is LOS.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find...
I don't know what the best spot would be. Maybe this right here. This land.
Can you not heal for it? Can you heal me?
That's a good question.
Well, even if he goes on the ramp, as long as he steps out pretty quickly, the mob will probably stop cast or stop and start cast.
Yeah, that's fair. You're right.
Yeah.
We'll just have him start there, and then as soon as he peels away from Moon, but not too far, just like a little bit down the stairs, he can pop out, so she'll start. Meow, wake up, please. Let's try to get more pulls in, guys. And then what exactly happened with the spell steal on Moon? Was it LOS of you or Kalandra, or what happened?
I think he said spell stolen.
Yeah, so when I tried to hit him on the pull, I was LOS, and then when I finally got the shot off, I was LOS for a little bit, but I was dead by the time I was actually able to turn around on him.
Okay.
So, what I would do...
Got water, sorry.
What I would do is, I would invis up and then break invis with ice block.
How is he going to get aggro on Moon, though?
What do you mean?
Because he's not getting... If he invises on his first ability is Ice Block, he has no aggro on...
But no one else does either.
No, okay, I see. So he's the first puller. Okay.
Instead of bopping, you run up with invis, you break invis with ice block, and then you will let you... what is it? Do the ability right away. Everyone should be pulling at the same time then.
I was thinking that since I'm presence of mining the pole, I could probably just jump shot him, and I could jump shot the spell steal.
Also, how does it work in High King with the spell steal? If you have the shield, but he's already casting the spell, do you get the benefit of the shield?
No.
So even if you're spell stealing, you're going to take a full hit to the face then.
I think I took the first hit okay because I had my mana shield on the initial pull.
Why not just do the invis into ice block thing? I think that seems really safe.
Yeah, I can do that.
You could even still use Bop as soon as he casts invis. That way he'll block, pops, removes block. He still has.
It looks like Yoshi can cast onto Moon from where he is right now. Could you not cast from where you were?
Possible it's too close.
That's possible, yeah.
Well, that
So
way
maybe we're just overthinking it.
Yeah, that way we can just load up the pole with your ability.
Yeah, I must have been too close, and that's why I was LOS. Because from right here, I'm fine.
Okay, then we'll just do that then. And then we'll still pre-bop anyway, just in case. Since the first hit's gonna be, let's also pre-bop and pre-hot Calandra too. So like 5 seconds for the pull, just full load him with 3-stack Life Bloom.
Milk's probably going to be on the right stairs, or the top of the ramp, or somewhere there.
Yeah, and Fletch, you're misdirecting X to Milk now, and he's going to be all the way on the right to the ramp, just to pull X down.
Well, I would say that everyone's on DPSing on Milk's target. You don't need to worry about heal or who's interrupting what at the start. So if you guys just interrupt everything at the beginning until it's settled, and then you just go into your assignments, it would probably work best.
Milk's target's going to be around in this area by the green smoke flare, from like there to anywhere from like white to green, depending on how the pull goes. So GB, just make sure you're within. If you're his healer, make sure you're within that. You can heal that. Okay, Palm, you ready? Bell armor meal.
Gotta hold yourself accountable.
Waiting on Palm. All the tanks should have thorns. It's free damage.
Oh, my flask wore off. Relock super quick flask.
And if we do wipe, don't die on the platform.
Yeah, once Virus logs back in, we're going to misdirect up, and we'll start the pull timer. Misdirect to Milk. Pull timer starting now. Pre-hot Calandra. Pre-bop Calandra. There you go.
Flee or die.
She's still casting. I don't know if we're trying to staying right with it.
Oh, why's Moon away?
Just one shot.
Calandra still has Sal.
Switch AoEs.
Yeah, just wipe it, wipe it. That's right. This is like basically the first part of learning this fight, learning how to pull the fight. The pull is a lot harder than learning High King Mulgar's pull, but it's the series part. So two things went wrong there. Kalanter had salve still, so he couldn't get aggro into Moon. No big deal. Just make sure he doesn't have it. Let's fix Pally Power too. Second thing, Chetty, what happened with Triangle?
He booked it over to Versol when the pool started.
Is anybody Prayer of Mending on pull? Don't Prayer of Mending on pull. Yeah, just it's kind of like before with the prayer, like the healing bug. But just because everyone's so far away from the tank targets, you just have to run so much. It's kind of tough to get aggro if you just get palm aggro.
He vanishes real quick too, like maybe 10 seconds tops into the pool. He'll do his first ban.
Oh, it's not just salve. Trug is saying Bop made Moon ignore the mage, which is wrong. So don't pre. Not a big deal. Pre-bop is kind of just there, just for safety, but we should be fine otherwise. You said he vanished really quickly?
Like, probably less than 10 seconds into the pool, he vanishes, yeah.
It's for the other mobs, Palm, because, if he pulls and, you saw what happened to Triangle, right? Triangle ran off to Veers. What if Triangle ran off to Kalandra and killed? We don't have another hunter, though, so I'm not sure how we'd...
No, I'm gonna throw the Annihilator this time, or the Decapitator, rather.
Yeah, we'll probably definitely need decap in that for you. Alright, that should fix both our problems. And yeah, as you guys saw, there's a lot of AoE that goes out. This fight is a lot about avoiding the AoE after you get the pull down. So once the pull is situated, all you should be doing is DPSing and focusing on not dying to AoE. Or if you're healing and not dying into AoE.
I wouldn't even worry about DPSing at the start.
Yeah.
Definitely until we get the pull. Yeah. Safe.
Can I get a stack of biscuits on Abysmal, or half a stack? Thank you.
Let's get buffs up real quick. Let's get more pulls out, guys. Alright, let's get some quick iterations in here so that we don't spend, 20 minutes in between pulls. Summon Veil, please.
You can go onto our wiki. You can always get a pet to pull for this.
That's not a bad idea either, but I think we're kind of set right now. It looks like we need to make more adjustments. We can. How was Axe? I didn't get to see. She was moving down towards you. Was it super far, but it was far enough?
Didn't move well at all.
Didn't move well at all. Okay.
She moved jerkily from where she is straight towards the door before she went to the side at all.
She was casting on someone else at first.
The important thing is that Moon is away from X. It doesn't really matter too much where X is, as long as one, Moon's away from X, and two, the X group is close to everyone else, so that still in range of other healers who can cross. So
yeah,
even if
they
the
ran
movements...
together last time, so. But if we have the mage sorted out, should be good.
We'll do the same thing, and then we'll need to make further adjustments if we need to.
Yeah, the priest was on Kalandra.
Alright. Milk to the side. Puller's in position. Misdirect up. Pull timer starting now. Pre-hot Calandra, do not pre-bot.
Flee or die.
Watch out. Just stay away from Moon.
Pathing's fucked up on Moon, that's what happened. Stay away from Moon, stay away from Moon, get away from Moon.
Shaman interrupt.
That's what?
It just seems like X will not move. Like
I think we'll have to do the invis into ice block thing because there's no way. Moon's movement is just so buggy. Like Calandra had aggro, but he Moon ran to X first and then ran all the way around. So pathing's fucked up. I think it's probably just safer if we have the.
But I was able to pull him after actually. So if I just quickly go all the way to the far left side, I can get him over there.
The problem though is that you pull him through the raid. And
That's true.
Yeah, he does arcane explosion and so on.
Milk and Buki may have to run.
We could reverse the positioning, pull Moon to the right, Skull to the left. What happened with Triangle and X? I didn't get to see because I was watching Moon.
Triangle booked it to Milk.
Yeah, the MD hit just before Calandra that time.
Yeah, the Frostbolt. I was trying to time it. Distracting shot is instant. There's no travel time in it. So I'm trying to time it, but it's kind of fine.
I see. If anything, I think it's fine if X hits last rather than first, because I think Moon and Triangle are probably the most important, and then because their movement's been really weird so far, and then probably Skull, and then X.
And X constantly casts, by the way. There's no even when you interrupt, there's a cast straight afterwards.
Oh, for real? Like a run? That's actually really bad. I don't know if this is doable then. You would need so many interrupters on X.
I would just concentrate on Circle of Healing and Divine Wrath. Empowered Smite is on me, I think.
Yeah, you could probably even just spell Reflect Divine Wrath or whatever it is. Or not Divine Wrath, Smite.
No, you can't. It's not reflectable. I mean, we know this movement shit has been really bad on the server, but watching this video, the caster moves so much, reacts to the tank's hitbox straight away, whereas that doesn't happen here whatsoever. totally should be able to make that sign here. So do you want us to swap X and Moon right then? Something.
It'd be Skull and Moon because Moon books it to the right side immediately. I think that's probably fine. It's either that or have Kalandra do the ice block pull. The thing about Kalandra being ice blocked on top of there is that it can be kind of precarious where he stands because he can't LOS the healers, and if he goes too far on the platform, he will.
So if we have Moon booked to the right to Kalandra, Milk will just run up and take X at the top.
Yep, we'll do that, and we'll have Fletch misdirect Skull back to Veers, and we can have Skull. Let's have Skull on the left side, and we'll have Triangle in the middle. That way, we're far away from X and Moon. And, we're not in the middle. Everyone that's on Skull is not in the middle of everything, so we have a lot more room to kite all the AoE.
So to be clear, I'm attacking basically X where she stands now then, or as close to the top of the stairs as possible.
Yeah, obviously depending on what Moon does, but top of the stairs would be ideal.
Yeah, what I wrote out is the tentative plan right now. So Skull left, Triangle middle, X top of stairs on the platform, Moon to the right. Alright, buffs up and let's get going again, ASAP. And we are misdirecting Skull to Veers now. Well, alright. Can we try to pick this up?
Stay away from Moon.
Keep your
Intro Divas, intro Divas. Heal. Is that a Hodge dispellable, by the way?
The Hodge should be dispellable. Oh wait, hold on. Try hodging the road real quick.
Resist.
Dispatch, try hodging the road. Triangle. Okay, cool with this one. I forgot to mention, triangle is hodgeable.
But yeah, I got stunned at the start there. That was a bit annoying.
Well, we didn't have a very good goal.
Yeah, the pull was not great.
So, I mean, the guys came straight down the stairs. I think it was just the MD that made them all go to the right.
Commander lives, so that's a big...
Yeah, I mean,
you're probably right, because the MD hit first, so the MD really, really cannot hit first.
Holy Fire isn't spellable, right?
Correct. You said isn't dispellable.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't get rid of it.
UGB's throwing a last minute shield or palm or something.
Does anyone else see Cross facing the wrong way?
Yeah, Cross is in the wrong position for me. But as far as it's a sinking issue.
Just turn to the side.
We'll just go back to our original idea. I don't think we have to go too crazy with it. So skull on the right, moon X in the center, triangle to the left, and just make sure misdirect hits last.
I didn't even get misdirect off on that pull until.
I mean, for the pull before though, that's why they all went to the right last time.
So I'm doing X to milk again. Yes. Am I doing Skolavirus? We've done a couple different iterations.
Do skull to Verse. That's less of a chance of fucking up. I'm not too concerned about X moving too much, to be honest. It's fine if it's like Arcane Explosion's range isn't that big. Like you guys can attack from max melee range from the front against X. It's not that big. Even if it's a little tight, if it's close to moon. The big thing is you guys need to be interrupting X, not killing it. So it's not a big deal. You gotta stop it getting careful. So yeah, rather than try to optimize and min-max our pull, let's try to get an easy to execute pull that has less chances of fucking.
Don't mind me though.
Is the deadly poison actually dispellable though? Because WoW Wiki says it isn't.
Buff up.
You can try dispelling it, but I wouldn't spend too many globes on it. I don't think it's dispellable. Let's get going again ASAP. So just misdirect skull to Verse. Pick up targets as normal. I think the first couple pulls, we just didn't know the right spot. We just had a very bad first pull, and we've over adjusted since then. We'll just stick with our first strat and then just try to improve on it, rather than just wildly changing strats around. Grab health sense. Okay, misdirect up. Timer started.
I have better things to do.
Dispel Hodgkins.
First down.
Is he casting Consecrate at range?
Also, one thing I noticed is
So-
all our healers are standing in the middle. We should make a
Consecrate?
triangle.
Consecrate probably has the same bug as the second boss in Old Hillsbrad, where I don't know how to explain it, but his old Consecrate will show a tick or whatever, so it looks like it's in the wrong spot. I think it also bugs out with Chetty's Consecrate too. Or at least an animation bugs out, and it'll look like he casted it where Chetty is, but it should always be actually just on him. If possible, Chetty, can you just not Consecrate after initial threat?
Yeah.
I don't know if does Verse need an extra healer.
Yes.
It looks like. Yeah.
Do you see me getting rocked? I don't know how many I have on me. Do I have 2 or 3?
Like, the last 6 seconds before your death, you only had spatch heals. Just pumping them, but.
Well, I'm raid healing, but I
Yeah, I saw you heal from there. Actually,
Palm just said that Palm wasn't healing that whole fight, so probably.
I didn't see any consecrate ticks on you first. Just a couple blizzard ticks and some like 8-9k melee.
He moved out of it fine. It's just annoying to deal with because it's buggy and it's tough to tell where it actually is. And this goes like, especially for, like not just Virus too, because like anyone could get hit by consecrate obviously. So like a ranged or healer who hasn't been closely following where the paladin is, if they don't actually know where the location of consecrate is, they might be standing in invisible consecrate. So I think it's just safer if Chetty doesn't consecrate except for maybe at the start when he really needs to for a threat.
I've been moving a lot, so I know I'm supposed to stay on the right side, but there's gonna be a lot of moving.
Yep, that's fine.
Space the verse healers out a bit. Like one even on the far side is nice.
So you were talking about making a triangle, Io.
Well, because of all the 3 healers, so we had one over towards the bottom of the ramp, one by the stairs, and one back towards the bushes so that they hopefully wouldn't all have to move at once, so someone could be spamming on Vers no matter what. Because if they're all together running from a blizzard, Vers could drop.
Alright, that's fair. We're gonna switch Meow to healer as well for this, and we'll figure out positioning for healers once we get rest. On the bright side, the pull went a lot smoother. I just have to smooth out our healing assignments, and it'll be. Can we get a repair bot after this as well?
Yeah. And I don't know if you guys, the healers, want to look at this or not, but he has he goes between Seal of Command and Seal of Blood. Seal of Blood is the worst seal for me because I can't reflect it. So while that's up, I'm going to be taking more damage than the Seal of Command. So just keep that in mind if you can focus Skull.
There's one down.
Repair now. Repair at star, guys. Meow, or did you log over yet?
Yeah, I DC'd. So I wasn't sure if Palm was getting on the account.
Summon Palm Chan. Alright, let's get going. We've not been learning this very well. Just taking too long in between pulls, not getting iterations out.
You there, Vale?
He said he'd be right back.
Alright, puffs up on Veil ASAP, and then we're gonna go. Don't AFK.
Yeah, Vale probably has to do his.
Yep. Wait a second, and then alright. Misdirect up. Timer started.
I have better things to do.
Make sure not to burn many on boulders.
You're on the right side of F.
I'm just gonna stay in interruption. I press last stand.
Going hero. Unlucky battle is good.
Get too close.
Unlucky battle is good, please. That battle has made.
Let me know.
Hold on. Don't use any balances actually. I think I tried to pull.
I need a healer. I need a healer. I need a healer.
Backpedal towards us.
Charge almost up.
It's gonna be tough to interrupt you because sorry, just we can practice like dodging shit and dealing with the damage patterns.
Make sure you're watching damage you're taking and not just graphics on the floor because the fire is a little bug.
It's immune, yes.
Hard shot get tough.
Just go and wipe it, get off the platform. Let me look at some of the deaths here.
So, Milk, if you ran to the entrance, does he fall?
So the blizzard is a little bit bigger than it looks, maybe because we're all the way out of it. I mean, blizzard is still a circle, so even if, like, you know, the ice bolts aren't falling exactly where you are, it's still hitting everywhere in its circle. So if you see any blizzard anywhere near you, make sure you get out of it. That's what got me. How are we on... How did Daria die? Because I think that's one of the first big things that
She
happened.
needs Stan. Yeah. Well,
I think we're gonna have to swap. Do we? How are we feeling on? How helpful do you think Resto Jared is versus say bringing Aya Shaman and switching Daria back to her Hunter? Let's see.
Definitely got some spike that took me down to like 20%.
Is there... Okay, there we go.
Yeah, sorry, I was trying to figure some stuff out. I'm gonna start resing now. Because we're like destroying the enrage timer. We might even just want to go up another healer. Just have Aya and heals as well. Yeah, fuck it. Let's bring in Aya healer. We're like destroying the enrage timer, and this boss is just melting.
I don't log until we get Riz because I'm gonna hearth and grab a bunch of shards, and then summon me back.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a soulstone out too.
We'll probably want somebody watching the deadly poisons, just to make sure that person's healed up. Do we have any way to get stamina onto Maeve?
Last of the Titans.
Let me make sure you keep up tongues, guys.
Yeah, as you'll be tongues on X now, so whenever X gets a bot, you will need to tongue X. If Buki can help coordinate with it, that'd be great.
Yoshi's interrupting when Bob's up, right? I don't need to worry about it.
Yeah, I haven't even talked too much about the interrupts. How are those going, interrupt team?
2 heals on
Aside from
last
what Yoshi just asked.
That was after Boogie died.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Obviously, when Buki died, it was you noticed it straight away.
Okay. Yeah, in that case, then go ahead and keep doing what you're doing, Yoshi. Just check to see whenever Bop's up, and if Bop's up, you just hard switch to the mage, and you help interrupt.
Am I resable?
Boss is big on interrupts. Who do you want Soulstone on? Tell me when you're ready for summon as.
Soulstone Maeve. Yes, you're resible. Put me out. I didn't see that already.
Thank you. Can we get one table dropped?
I'm gonna wait for Aya to swap.
Oh, by the way, Boogie, I noticed that you got hit with the arcane explosion. Is that because you stepped a little too close, or is the mage just too close to X in general? So do we have to improve our...
They're too close.
After Kalandra has aggro, should be able to move. Right?
Kind of the range.
The priest doesn't move all that much. That's what Milk was saying early on. Maybe we do have to do the farm misdirect again.
Well,
go ahead.
I was gonna say If Kalandra can try maybe moving and see if Moon will move instead.
So I'm saying is
That's true, yeah, you're right, because Moon does move around a lot, so we'll try that instead. Move Moon away from X as best as you can. Just make sure it doesn't walk into anybody. There shouldn't be too many people on the left side, so you have a lot of room to play around with Kalandra, so try to keep Moon away from X. And we'll keep the pull the same. We'll have Fletch still Mr. X Skeleton Fierce, and Milk you pick up X normally. It'll just be on Kalandra to move Moon away from that. Alright, looking a lot better now. That was like 60% before the heals started going out. So, like, if we get a couple really good pulls in, we can maybe even down this tonight. So.
Summon Shaman.
Summon Aya Shaman, please. Who should I take out of group 1 for Aya? I'm not sure where everyone's positioned.
Me.
Is Chetty even in range of anything?
He's in range of Maeve.
Okay.
And grab Hellstones.
Yeah, grab Hellstones, guys. Every pull now should be thought of as a potential kill pull. So, as you have, do you have Cellstone up? Cellstone Jimmy. And Maeve says Battle Res. Okay.
And I have to relog a stupid fucking flask.
Yeah, make sure you guys re-flask, re-oil, re-food. Like I said earlier, this treat every pull as a potential kill pull from now.
Druid buff on Aya.
We've got the important parts of the fight down, just gotta execute now.
And should everyone be like spread out in case of the AoE straight away, or?
Yeah, everyone just do your best to like preemptively spread out. It's more important than DPSing. Like, you guys saw the boss melt. Like, it's nothing like Mother. Like 1 minute in, he's at 60%. Like this boss is gonna die really fast. Don't worry about topping meters. Worry about surviving. Just waiting for Milk to reload.
What totem do you want? Edgy.
So another thing, if Buki does go down, one of the warriors needs to run over and take his place.
Good point. That'll be you, Bulk.
Does Bulk have
So-
fast bars?
Bulk, you there? Actually, never mind. We'll just put no ma'am on it. No ma'am, you'll switch over.
If Buki dies.
Yeah, only if Buki dies.
So go to Buki's target if he dies.
Yep, and you'll be interrupting the heals on X.
Whereas X is up on a platform, just to confirm for time. Sir. I wasn't really paying attention.
Yeah, it doesn't move much at all from where it is now.
Okay.
Just keep it focused, because yeah, it'll get bopped and dropped.
Yeah, I gotta focus.
As needs Mark of the Wild. Meow, you ready? No, ma'am, you ready? Bulk, you're good. Stay on Skull. We'll have no ma'am do it. Okay. Misdirect up.
Flee or die.
Play safe with X Buki until Kalandra moves minimal.
Jumping off.
Yeah, going up. Buffs on Aya ASAP.
Get public.
Yeah, Maeve better as pump. Maeve better as pump. still do. We're getting some of these heals on.
Need a cursed tongues. He's not dead.
I almost feel like going to respec spirit for this one because I'm not using.
Yeah, we can do that. Actually, that's probably a good idea. It's really tough to get spirit healing on this one. Do we have somebody focus on the deadly poison? Just to make sure that they're topped off in case they have a target.
That nobody's gonna get. What you talking about for the rogue?
Yeah, when the rogue vanishes, he starts putting deadly poison on randoms. Then vanishes somebody. It's gonna be a wipe. Just get to the door instead. Anyway.
The rogue's actually bugged. He doesn't go behind a random target. He just kind of stays where he's at, but where he vanished.
Well, I guess he won't move, yeah, but he still pops up behind whoever. And
yeah, he's still doing the damage though.
Yeah, he's probably putting it on people just while enemies.
Right, yeah, he'll vanish, and then just people start getting deadly poison, and then he's going to envenom one of them. And, like, that person needs to be topped off above 6k. I'm not sure, you might want to put 2 people on it, because we have a lot of healers now. So I think that's how a couple people died. I don't know how spread out we are.
would it be better to have the melee on the priest?
No, because the paladin buffs all the other mobs with like Bop and Devotion Aura, but he himself, I believe, doesn't get affected by his own Devo Aura, so it's better for everyone to be on the paladin.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the big thing is that we lost 2 healers kind of early. Aya did on, but then we lost Palm shortly after, and then we started falling behind. Deaths. I know there's some like just kind of bullshit you die mechanics where, you know, if you get envenomed into Flame Strike, you just die, and this is part of the fight. But there's a lot of things that we can be doing to make sure that we mitigate a lot of that just bad RNG. I can't tell the original death. Is it bugged out in DPS, mate?
I'm still good on buffs and everything like that, just logging out the save.
Yep. Okay, looks like just random AoE deaths, so... obviously there's a lot going on, healers, but please make sure that you're getting all the way out of AoE. Again, if there's any AoE, like even remotely close to you, just get away from it. Like what I mentioned earlier about Blizzard. Blizzard is a circle. Even if the bolts, the ice bolts, aren't dropping right where you are, you might be in the circle, so just get far away from Blizzards. Go and log back in, Fletch. Type 1 for summons.
Is there supposed to be a warning for Flame Strike like Kale? Because they just appear.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. There's a telegraph for you. The best thing to do is just to preemptively spread out, so that to mitigate the damage that comes out. You know, if 3 people get hit by the same flame strike, that's 3 people that need to be healed, and that down the line can cause somebody to die, right? Because then if someone takes another hit of damage, the healer's we're only able to top 2 of the people off. That 3rd person dies. So if everyone's spread out, only 1 person gets hit by a flame strike at a time, then it higher their chances of people living.
You ready, GB?
I'll grab health stones too. I use like all 3.
Yeah, you can summon.
Did you get that summon, GB?
Yep. Just getting well fed and then I'll give spirit to everybody.
Alright, refood up. We'll have Unlucky's battle res for this, but no Soul Stone or no Mave battle res. Meow, you ready?
Just give me like 30 more seconds. I'm good now.
Alright, Puller's in position. Distract up. Timer started.
I have better things to do.
Watch yourself, Jetty.
Unlucky throw dispatched. Never mind, never mind. It's over. Okay. So we lost Dispatch, so we lost Fierce.
Dispatch died early. What was that?
It's deadly poison and in venom, which is why I wanted somebody specific to look for deadly poison, like another person on top of Hots. Because Maeve is all the way on one side, and the rogue goes all over the place. just priority focus. People with deadly poison, if they're below 6k, they need to be healed, or they might just get insta-popped. I'm gonna log Anna.
Can you, I turned on announce for deadly poison. Do you want to turn off the announce? Because there's a lot of things that don't need to be announced. It's kind of spamming.
Sure.
Like devotion or stuff like that doesn't need to be.
Alright, I'll turn off some. Alright, so I have, let's see. I have Bop, I have Spell Bop, Vanish, because that is deadly poison. Do we need Circle of Healing, or the arms are okay?
I think it happens often enough, and that's literally all they're looking for. So.
Good.
Does anybody notice anything wrong with this focus macro? For some reason it wasn't working. I had to manually tab over.
Is it just mod?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just mod instead of modifier.
Okay.
I don't know what those last brackets are for at the end.
Yeah, does target equal target work?
Right, that's strange, because you don't need that either. Actually, I'm kind of confused.
You just have to add no mod to the second part, right?
No, you don't even need that, because if you cast the first thing, it won't do the second thing. Just remove the conditions for the second one entirely.
So take off the target equals target?
Yeah. That's saying, is my target my target? Or target is a target. Like, yeah, so just remove, because it'll cast the first one if you have a focus and you press shift, and if you don't, then it'll cast Curse of Tongues all other times in your current target. So you just remove that second conditionals.
Can I get a stack of biscuits from someone?
Didn't click
Thank
the
you.
table?
Oh, is it my warlock still?
No, the table was still on when you got summoned.
Oh, my bad.
Alright, refood up. What's time left on Celestine?
13.
Yeah, hopefully with another person looking at the big poison, it'll be in a little better spot here. Make sure we don't just get insta-give, but... No, ma'am, you ready?
Yeah, sorry.
Alright, everyone's ready. Pullers in position. Misdirect up. Timer started.
I have better things.
Blizzard, get out of it. Get all the way out of it.
Rough luck for melee there.
Can you guys stop crowding over here? I know we're moving towards like Whiskers stuff, but man, melees get super crowded.
Lemons and milk.
Basically a combination of everything.
I just didn't anticipate him getting hit by a fucking flaming strike.
You wish to kill me? My work is done. You first.
Like, I see people moving from like blizzards and stuff, which you need to do, but then people aren't re-spreading out.
Yeah, when the blizzard ends, like what happens is that we kept rotating clockwise with the blizzard, and then eventually we just ended up on top of the paladin when we belong in, and that basically got a lot of melee focus roll and stacked on top of each other. So just take a lot of time and like just move around and just position yourself well, proactively position yourself, even if it means you have to stop casting.
Yeah, you can run way off to the sides on the start here without pulling. You just can't go up.
We did get pretty unlucky though with how much AoE we got on our side, although that's partly because we just have so many people.
The melee got 3 AoEs while they were trying to move.
I wonder if it's better to just send, you know, a couple DPS another way, like to the rogue or something, just so we're not all so cramped on that side. Because that's the reason why we get so many. I think the AoEs are targeted. That's the reason why we get so many AoEs in the enemy. I'll just hang out on the left side of this pole. It'd be nice for me to see what's going on that side too. See if there's any other things we can readjust from there.
it gets big enough to hit the whole room. I think it's just something you have to deal with.
Yeah, you're good, unlucky.
Can someone trade Anna a biscuit? Thanks.
I'll fail.
Check your buffs, free food. Unlucky, GB, Veil. You guys ready?
Oh, I thought I hit yes, sorry.
I am
Alright.
in your debt.
Misdirect up. Timer started. There we go.
Flee or die.
Let's focus, guys.
Right back where the AoE was at the
You saw me cast on him, though, right?
Okay, so it is very dangerous when anyone hit blue. Definitely move. That's not good.
I threw my shield and judged him.
My guess is that his vanish isn't one directly with attack goes up. It's not really anything. It's like
It's supposed to be an ignore, like blood boil, or the big skeleton, trust skeleton.
Or like one of those. But I think it was just an aggro down, that's why I had it. No one heroes if they're maybe the battle was me. Actually no, maybe
mine. It's tank.
How did Jimmy die? In bed. Jimmy's pretty far out, so so Jimmy, you'll probably have to watch yourself. If you get deadly poison, you drop below. Oh no, you get venom. But then less than a second. We have DI.
Just waiting for that consecrate to go away.
Yeah, I would just assume that Vanish is not working well, and I would not multi-dot the rogue. I was just on the left side just to see what's going on that side this time, so it's done. It seemed to be going better right side, since we're re-spreading out now. We didn't have like 4 deaths within like the first minute, so it's pretty decent.
See, Billy.
Yeah, it's alright, man. Just we actually had a couple other people that had a dip too for that last pull. So, unfortunately, we'll have to call it here. Pretty good job, really good job tonight, though, guys. We got Gorfine down really quickly and one-shot Mother for our first kill ever, so that's really good. I think moving forward for Council, well, Bernays will be back, so that's more geared.
I didn't even notice Bernays wasn't here. That's huge.
Yeah, and then Dara will be back on our Hunter, so we'll have another misdirect to make the pull a lot easier. We can try to. I think a big part of this is just learning how to execute and deal with the spikes of damage that come out, rather than the. It's not a steady damage fight. It's all about managing the burst that comes out, so you mitigate the possible shitty deaths that come out, so that people are topped off at opportune times so that they don't die to incoming burst.
Yeah, I need like 12-second cooldown on Nature Swiftness.
Alright. So I think it'll just take a couple more pulls in so our healers get used to it. I think once people get used to the mechanics, we probably won't even have to go to 8-9 healers. We'll just go back to 7, maybe even 6-1-9. But for now, we'll probably stick around the same until we get used to them.
I saw those successful jumper cables.
Yeah, it's pretty tough to just get more used to mechanics. Like that one pull, we got to 60% within a minute. Like, once we get used to the damage patterns, will be a really good spot to get it. Virus,